In this video, I will be ranking every sport in Wii Sports. This ranking will be on how fun the sport is, how challenging it can be, and any Easter eggs mentioned. Just a quick disclaimer, all of these are my opinion. So without further ado, let's go! In last place, we have tennis. Now it's not that I hate this sport, considering I happen to like every sport here. The main reason I tend to put this in last place is one word and one word only. Boring. Yep, that's pretty much it. You just swing your Wii remote to hit the ball, and you can't move nor do anything. It's one of those sports where you would get bored of it really easily. Another thing I wanted to mention is how early you play the champions. You play the champions before you reach the goddamn pro level. Then after that, it's just the same opponent over and over again. I guess the thing I'll give it to is at least having an Easter egg. By holding down 1 on your Wii remote while the game is loading, you would get a blue hard court instead of a green grass court. And that's about it. It's a boring sport. At number 4, might be very controversial, is boxing. Now hear me out, this sport is neither bad nor boring, but compared to the rest of the sports I'm going to talk about later, this is where boxing belongs, honestly. The moment you find the strat, you basically just use the strat for the remainder of your life, basically. That's pretty much it. I do like the Easter egg for this sport, where after being the champions, if you hold down the 2 button while the game is loading, you'll get these 6 silver gloves, which I will say, looks pretty sick. At number 3 is baseball. Now we're starting to get into the fun and challenging sports. With this game, I love the fact how this game requires reaction time for batting and having to be strategic with pitching. Like for example, having to observe which types of pitches the batter swings at. However, some of the things I find is pet peeves, and that if this didn't happen, my ranking honestly would have been higher, which would be not being able to play as any of the fielders and those goddamn exclamation marks that happen at random time with the pitchers and the fielders. At number 2 is golf, another controversial opinion. Golf is one of those pretty chill sports, and I like how it requires more strategy compared to baseball. You gotta watch out for winds, know how much power you need for the swing, which club to use, and so on. It's also fun trying to go for high scores. And last but not least, it is so satisfying whenever getting a chip in or a hole in one. And in first place, my favorite sport is none other than bowling. Man, there's actually nothing more relaxing than playing a nice game of Wii bowling, whether it's alone, like me, or with friends and family. And so nice and very satisfying the moment you get a perfect score for the first time. I also enjoy trying to go for perfect score streaks. I also would like to mention how fun the Easter egg is, where you can change the color of the bowling ball. Allow me to mention it. By holding up on your D-pad, you'll get a blue ball. Left will give you a red, down a green, and lastly, right a yellow. It's just an amazing sport and just super relaxing. And with all that said, this concludes my ranking of every sport in Wii Sports. Let me know your opinion down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you want, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to support the channel even more, feel free to become a member of the channel or use a super chat in the comments below. And with all that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later!